Hello, Red is live. I am going to put I'm messaging Brenda. Brenda's just started. I'm gonna I'm so excited. Y'all, I'm going to have Brenda on and she's at Burning Man. So I'm excited. And I am also going to share this out. I might put subscribers only, but only for like a minute. I'll probably do that. And share this out. I'm going to light the candle. I'm going to drop the link for Brenda. Okay. Thank you all for being here. I thank you in advance. I don't think anybody's here yet, but thank you all for being here. And I'm going to drop the link in the chat to the subscribers only for 5 minutes. How about that? And why does this do this? Okay. Just a minute. I'm going to share out my live. I'm not at Burning Man. I didn't want people to think that. I don't want to be like, clickbaiting people, but I'm not at Burning Man, but Brenda is going to come on my live and she is at Burning Man. Who is at Burning Man. My eye does not work. Oh, right, whatever. Burning Man. You know what I mean. Okay, I'm going to put a link. It's only for Brenda, okay? Only for Brenda. And I'm going to light my candle. It still has a little bit left in it. My raspberry mint mojito candle. It's still August. I have these fall candles that I really wanted to get into, but I'm saving them. I'm saving them for September. You know what? I'm gonna not have this link on. I'm not going to have the link for Brenda even on Facebook. I don't know, just in case. I don't want. I've had weirdos try to come up on my live. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine. Hello, Brenda. Oh, I didn't even bring my journal over here to make my list. Let me get it. Let me make my list. So I hope the Starlink is working well. I emailed, I don't know if I emailed all of them because you sent me a lot of stuff, Brenda. Thank you. I emailed them, I think most of them to myself. And so I'm going to download them so I can share them. Yeah. Hi, Peg. How are you? But I bet there's a lot of stuff going on. I didn't look around, but I bet there's a lot of stuff being posted from Burning Man. And I went back to a CODA meeting, Codependence Anonymous, and I got a new chip. I'm like, I'm starting over. It was good, and I'm glad I went. So, did you see? This is a link for you, Brenda. Do you remember how to do this from last time? Let me go over here to my email, and though I need to figure out, the neighbor's dog is upset again, and I'm not sure what it is. I guess it's when they go out or something. So the dog up above me is you got to figure out how to share photos. And I should have figured this out earlier. But I'll show them to you on my phone if worse comes to worse. The picture of the man. I got a picture of the man. I don't hear pop in my. You had eye surgeries. Wow. Oh. Wow. Yeah, I'm good. I stopped working at lifeguarding at my pool because well, it started stressing me out too. And I wasn't getting any writing done. I wasn't getting any YouTubing done. Hi, Linda. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. So you had eye surgeries. Wow. That's serious. I hope that all went well. I'm glad you're on the mend. That's like, and when you do that artwork, but I'm friends with Diana, and Diana's it's amazing how I always show the picture when I talk about Diana. She did this painting last year, and I bought it because it is like Freya, who my grandbaby's named. Give you a minute. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. So like it can be done, but it's like I did see someone else does art who's some people are not like totally blind. So like blind views. I saw that he has another channel where it's his art, but he's not totally blind. And so it is amazing. It's like amazing that they can do that. It's like I guess like Beethoven. Beethoven was like doing music, and he was um, mostly deaf, I guess. Isn't that how the story goes? I'm good, Linda. How are you? Yeah, like I said, I quit my I'm kind of nervous about having quit my job, but like I don't know, I don't need to be, because I don't, and it's just amazing how God has taken care of me, because because before the if you guys, let me tell my story a little short about, like, if anybody new comes in here and like, lady who is this lady. I go by Red. Still breathing. Keep breathing. um I'm getting back my fight, like that Sarah Reeves song I just found. I love that song, and like I'm obsessed with it now. Now I need to like listen to it every day. And no, not one day I'm gonna get back my fight. I'm gonna get it back now. Like now. I need it now, God. Yeah, God's giving me back my fight. So yeah, and Diana's painting inspires me. I told her, I just look at when I'm going through stuff, I'll just look at it and just cry, but it gives me strength. It gives me strength. Warrioress of love. And it reminds me of that Aurora song too. um Warrior of Love. And I sent it to Diana once, and I said, this song goes with your painting. um It's by Aurora. I'll drop it in the. And I'll drop the Sarah Reeves one too. The Sarah Reeves one is awesome. Oh, here's her doing it live. Let me drop that one. You're 65 tomorrow. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. You don't look it. You don't look it. This poor dog upstairs. Your kid, you didn't know where your kid was. They're in Georgia. Okay. I'm not sure where my oldest son is right now. I think he might still be in Colorado. I will probably text him and find out if he has his phone, or email him, because I think he has a laptop, or he either went to the library and emailed us, but he had lost his phone again, or said he lost his phone. One or the other. Don't know. um I'm trying to spell warrior. And I'm not spelling it. It has 3 R's in it. Okay, that's right, I think. You thought she was in Ohio. Okay. Okay, Brenda's here. Something is always lost, broke, or stolen. Okay, let me bring Brenda up. Hey!
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm at Birmingham. Oh, it's really nice. It's warm out here. We've been having a wonderful time. It rained the day we were supposed to come in, but then it cleared up, so we're good. Everything's fine. How
Oh,
you?
yeah. Because it got muddy there last year, right?
It was horrible last year, but we still had a lot of fun. I got to find a place to put my camera. Let's see. Hang on a second. Give me a second.
Yeah, I see your finger. That's like
Struggling.
I always do that too. Lindy does that. I do that too. I put my finger on the.
Do
I'm
that.
like, oh my goodness.
That won't go
Yeah.
on.
I'm like, I'm a professional here. I'm a professional YouTuber, not with my finger up there. But I'm not a very techie person, but like Lindy and Carol really encouraged me. And I'm like, okay, they can do it. I can learn. I can do this. I can do this. I want to see if I can get one of the videos like you sent. Let me see. Video file. Let me see if I can do this. Aha. I think I can. I think I can. There's a video that Brenda sent me. So everything started on Monday, right? I don't know if we lost or just frozen. Brenda, hello. It looks like it's clear there. I hear that to use Starlink, it has to be clear. The skies have to be clear. But anyways, but Brenda's frozen. Let me find another video she sent me. Oh, lost her. We'll wait for her to get back, to come back. Let me share another thing she sent me. This is from the day time. She sent me this like her first day there. I think this was just like when they were driving. Well, I was hoping, Linda, that Brenda was going to explain it, but then Brenda froze. This is at Burning Man. Look at the sharp one. I think that's so cool. And then I think at the end of this, that looks like a armadillo, maybe, or is it a dinosaur? Hi. She sent me, so I keep having a problem with sending hi Christina. Yeah, Burning Man. Did you look at my title? It's in my title. Did I lose my pen? Did I lose my pen? No, I didn't. Having issues. Oh. So was that video I put up with you were driving around the other night? How are you, Christina? I haven't ever been either. I thought about it, but I really considered it, but it's expensive and is another thing. The desert's not really my thing. I'm not a big partier, and to me, it seems like a big party in the desert. I like artwork and stuff. I think that would be cool. Hey, Elsa. Hi. How are you? Yeah, that's what I'm like, because I'm like really an introvert, and like I drank again for about those 2 years. Like I always tell the story. I got with these YouTubers getting drunk on YouTube. I'm like, what's with these crazy YouTubers getting drunk on YouTube? And then next thing you know, because one, I was such a lightweight, I hadn't drank in like 30 years. And then I started drinking again. And so you give me one bourbon. I don't think I'd ever had bourbon before. And I was on this guy's YouTube live. They didn't even ask my permission to be on. I got him to take down the video. I think he just made it it's not private, unless it's private now. I don't know. He just made it unlisted. But there I was drunk on it. So I stopped drinking again. It wasn't really my problem though. I'm codependent. I just got another chip. I went back to Coda. I think it's going to help me better than my therapist, because my therapist is trying to help me fix my family member that's driving me insane. But I'm going like, no, you're supposed to tell me to detach, you're not supposed to help me. So my therapist is codependent and is not helping me. It's just making me more crazy. See, Brenda popped in my basement again. Let me see if I can bring her up. Yep, she's swirling. She's swirling. Hi. Hey. Well, we see you. We see you. We see your lovely face. I don't know if the sound is working though. Oh, shoot. She's frozen again. Can't fix them, right? You're too old. That doesn't stop a lot of people, Linda.
I'll show you a little bit ago.
Okay, she's fuzzy. I can hear you saying something, but we can't really understand you because it's staticky. She's outside. Are you close to your Starlink, Brenda? She sent me her picture in her Burning Man outfit. Let me see if I have another video to show. Yeah, we can see you. We can see you, but I can't really understand you. Because you're
really kind of, maybe we could pick this up another time. It's not working out.
Yeah, your picture's coming in now. We can see everything. Write a note. Write a note. Write us a note.
Now I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Like, nod your head. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm wondering if I'm coming in fuzzy for her too. Oh, she's frozen again. Let me see if I can show you another video. I want to see if I can show the camera slides.
Well, tomorrow we're gonna have a roller skating party. There is a roller skating party.
Yeah, I'm not able to show. Let me show you the pictures on my phone. Yeah, we can see you, Brenda, but we can't hear you. It's the audio that's not coming in. Here is the man, right? That's the man they burn at the end. And let me do the more, I wanted to show you this. This is so cool. Look at that. It's planets. Yeah, Brenda's gone. Darn it. I'm going to, let's see. Oh, I'm going to send myself another video. And then, let's see. Let me send myself the ducky one. It's cute. Did I see Bren come in? Hello. I'm sorry. I'm so distracted. Bren, how are you? How's your mom? I hope you didn't leave. You're sick of the desert. Oh, you're sick of the desert. I can understand that. I don't really like the desert. I hope you're well. I'm having technical difficulties getting Brenda up here on my live, but I'm showing you the pictures and the videos she sent me. And I'm going to email this one. Ah, I see it. This one with it's a ducky. It's cute. Let me show you. So to get them from my phone to my computer, I'm emailing them to myself. And then I go on StreamYard, but I like Morgan. You'd love it here. I love it here. I love it here. And I don't think I'm going to move near my daughter right now. I think I'm going to stay in Denver for now. And I'll just keep going to see her twice a year right now. Maybe she can come see me sometime. Maybe she can bring the kids and come see. Sounds like Aileen. Yeah, Elsa, it does. I hope you're well too, Elsa. It's okay that you missed Monday. I haven't seen Glenn. I don't know where Glenn is, but Glenn, we miss you. I hope you're well. You fell. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll pray for you right now. Dear Lord, I pray that you would heal Bren and be with her, Lord, and strengthen her. She needs strength to be taking care of her mom, and I know this is discouraging to her, so I pray that you would help her to heal up speedily, Lord. We pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Yeah, I get what when you do a little, that's why like I wrote Burning Man without the eye because like my eye on my computer is broken. But sometimes it works when I hit it and sometimes it doesn't. If I hit it real hard, sometimes it works. But I'm like, ugh, forget it. Like I'm not going to fight with this eye. And if I just put burning BURNNG, they know what I mean. Burning Man. So, yeah. Okay, let me see if I can show you this light up ducky. It looks like a light up ducky. Let me see. You can probably see it better on here. Oh, the ducky! I love the ducky. Oh, I love rubber ducky. Where is it held? It's in the black. Wait, she gave me. She sent me. It's in Black Rock, right, Brenda? Black Rock, Nevada. Black Rock City. Here's the picture she sent me. Let me take this down. Oh, see that one? That's the one that has the Burning Man at the end. Okay, let's watch it again. Yeah, it's in Black Rock City, Nevada. She's the camp goddess. I can put the thing link for Brenda in. You could try again, Brenda, if you want. So yeah, so this one at the end, that's the Burning Man that they burn at the end. Oh, that's my prayer reminder. But yeah. Let me show you guys. I got this giant rubber ducky, and then it was too big for me to take in my suitcase. I didn't take it for my granddaughter. I took her the smaller one. See, see my rubber ducky. See my rubber ducky. So I have a funny story about it, and it's kind of a sweet story about my dad. It's in the video that's about my dad. So my dad was narcissistic, but he could be nice sometimes, and he could be really fun. He was narcissistic and he was bipolar, so it was just like it was sometimes pretty wild. So yeah, my dad was an interesting character, and so we used to go camping all the time, and it was a lot of times up in Northern California, Yosemite in that area, Donner, We went up to Tahoe sometimes. I think so. Like they put lights on it. Like Brenda, come back into the chat and tell us what's the man made of. So I think that he's made of wood because they burn him at the end, but they have all the lights on him, you know. So like watch at the end of this, and he's all lit up. Hot mess, yeah. My dad was a hot mess. Exactly. So, anyways, but that's why I like Duckies because he had this rubber raft that we would always take camping. You know those big yellow rubber rafts, and it had the oars and stuff. It was a 2-man raft, and at that time I was little and I used to watch Sesame Street, and Ernie would come on and sing the Rubber Ducky song, and so my dad loved to sing. My dad was a singer. He would always sing at church, and he made an album after my mom passed. He made an album with the pianist at his church, and then he married the pianist at his church, and I'm really super thankful for her because he put all this money in his 401k from selling my mom's house, and he moved in with her. And guess who got the money from the 401k from selling his house in California? It got split 3 ways, but it still was a good amount of money between me and my brother and my sister. So, Brenda's back. Let's see. Let's try this again. But so anyways, my dad used to sing Rubber Ducky, you're the one. Brenda, come back. Hey, tell us, what's the man made of?
Wood.
So I think that he's made of wood.
Wood.
They burn him at the end. But they have all the lights on him, you know. Is that right? So,
wood and fireworks.
Wood and fireworks. Wow. Yeah, it must really go up in flames then, right at the end.
That's why I like this down.
Duckies, because
I have more.
This rubber raft that we would always take. You can turn your YouTube off. Turn your YouTube down. Now we can hear, but we can hear me. Say something, Brenda. Let's see if we can hear you. Oh, she has my book. He goes out with a bang.
Okay.
I think you come in better inside the RV, though.
I got it. Here we go.
She wants to show us around, but I think when you're inside, I can kind of almost understand you. Say something again.
You're supposed to make it Burning Man. Okay. Let's go out here. Yeah.
Okay, I have some more videos I can show. Huh. Okay. Yeah, we can see you again, but we can't.
Okay, talk to me.
Okay. I heard you say talk to me.
Try something. Okay, now talk to me.
Try something.
Hello?
You're frozen. Now I can hear you, but you're frozen.
Okay, come up on there.
Lost Brenda again. Okay, let me show you another video. Let me show you another video. Makes bath time so much fun. Yeah, the rubber ducky. I'll share that video again on my community tab about my dad. Oh, she's back. Let me show another video. Wait, no, oh darn, that's the same one. That's not the right one. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let me bring Brenda up. Oh, it says device not connected. We'll need to connect their mic before you can add them to the stream. Let me show you a video I showed you before. This one, put it on the light. Like fun. It would be a lot. So I'm like a highly sensitive person and an empath, and it would be like, especially to be there the whole time. Like maybe if I went, I would go for part of the time, you know? Maybe. All right. Thanks for coming in, Linda. We'll see you. So I need to figure out how to do my photos on the StreamYard because I need to put them in. Hey, CW. Hi. Hello. Because I need to put them in a certain place. Like my videos, I just download onto my computer and then I go to present and I can find them really easily. But the photos are they're wanting me to put the photos. StreamYard wants me to put the photos in a certain place. It's okay. It's okay. Thanks for all of the stuff. You sent me so much stuff, Brenda. Yes, we could see you, but we couldn't hear you. And then at the end I could hear you say something. And it's weird, you had the YouTube on and I could hear myself talking. So that was weird. But then when you said something, I assumed, but I couldn't hear you. That was weird. It's an outdoor museum. Oh, cool. So it seemed to work a little better when you were inside. I think that museum, you were inside the museum. I thought you were inside your RV for a minute. Yeah, it was delayed. It was delayed because I'm probably going in and out on her too, you know. So I finally went to the store, got me some more root beer. I finally went to the King Supers and got all this food. And then I thought, I need to have Albert over again. It's been like almost a month. He's like my extra son who still lives here in Denver, and my son moved to Oregon. But my son's like best friend from grammar school still lives here. And so I got all this food and I was just thinking like, oh, I need to invite Albert over on Sunday. And so And then I went to Coda, and I'm usually always here. And I think he was over near here or whatever. And he was, "Are you home?" And I was like, "No, I'm not home." I didn't see it until after the Coda meeting either. And so I was at the Coda meeting, and he texted, and it's like, "Hey, what?" This is bad. But when even Albert, when any one of my kids texts me, I'm like, "Hallelujah." When I hear from any of my kids, it's like, yeah, I'm here, and it's like, yeah. So, and then I'm like so upset because I hardly ever have my ringer on. And thankfully my daughter FaceTimed me back, but like last month when my daughter FaceTimed me, I didn't hear it, and because I don't usually have my ringer on. And I was so upset. I was like, "Oh, like she's never gonna call me again." But I texted her that I was so upset and I'm sorry I missed it, and she called me back. So she could sense by the tone of my text that I was distraught. I'm distraught. I had a chance to talk to my kid and I missed it. It's bad, you guys. It's bad. And then it was funny because I was listening to Joyce Meyer, of course. I was listening to Joyce Meyer again, and she was talking about, and I was like, that was me. I've said that before on here, that you pour your whole life into your kids, and because she was talking about putting God first in your life, and I said, she's like, you pour your whole. Thank you for being here, Brenda. Thank you for all the stuff you sent us and sent me, and it looks like a lot of fun. So have fun and be safe, and thanks for sharing with us. And thanks for trying. It was good to see you. We could see you. So, but so anyways, Joyce Meyer was saying like you put everything into your kids and you make them so important in your life. And she's like, she's like, later on you're just gonna see them twice a year. And I was like, oh man, that's it. I am glad to be. I recognized that I put my kids in super importance above God. Even like I just poured my whole life into them. I did, and I have to let them go now. They're grown. They're grown adults. They're grown adults. They don't think I know anything, so I might as well not waste my breath telling them what to do because it's pointless. I feel like it's pointless. And even like I have to stop myself because I'm very much like my mom, and my mom would tell me when she thought I was doing something with my kids, like, don't, and I'm like, no, don't go there. Don't say it. Remember when your mom said stuff to you? You didn't listen to her anyways. So just shut it. Lisa Romano says, shutty. So that's what I try to do. That's what I try to do. But it's not easy. It's not always easy. Not always easy. I want to share with you the song again, the Get Back Your Fight song. Oh my goodness, I love that song. I've been listening to it like over and over. But I found I don't like the fast one on, I guess it's Apple Music. I don't even know what I have on my phone. I love the version on YouTube. It's a little bit slower than the version on Apple Music, and it's called Get Back Your Fight, and it's by Sarah Reeves. And what I love about the name Sarah is that's my oldest, and I did today's and tomorrow's daily celebration devotion is on names. And yeah, I want to tell you something too. I want to tell you, I have a story about that too, that I didn't say in the devotion about names is like, and what's in a name. Because at my church, I think I told you guys before a while ago that my new pastor's name, I changed churches. My new pastor's name in my church now is more of a universalist church. They believe everybody will eventually be saved by Christ, not by their religions, but everybody is going to be. Jesus died on the cross for everyone, for all, and every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. So everyone will be saved, right? So, but my pastor's name is Peter, like my dad, and his last name is Hyatt, which is almost exactly like my maiden name, Hewitt, only you would flip the I and the E around and put a W in the middle. But it's the same letters. It just doesn't have the W. If you put the W in there, rotate the I and the E. Mine was Hewitt, and his is Heitt or Hiett. Anyways, so yeah, it's weird. And then as I listened to him, and then his wife's name is Susan. My name is not Susan, but it is. I always sing that song because I like Whitney Houston. I like that song. But anyway, so what's in a name? And it's like we have this name thing going on because like my youngest is Lydia, his sister is Lydia, I think, or his niece. I don't know. Someone in his family is Lydia. He has 4 children, and only one of them doesn't have a name that's in my family, because it's his wife's maiden name, because her family was all girls, so they named one of their kids after her father's last name because there were all girls in her family, right? But his other kids are like my brother and my sister's name, Jonathan and Rebecca, and then Elizabeth, which is my middle name, which I said on the thing today. So I'm like, what's in it? It's funny because in their family names, and I feel like I've lost connection with all my remaining family. And sometimes, honestly, I've told you guys I've been struggling lately, and sometimes I feel lonely. And I ask God, I'm like, what is the thing with these, with my new church and these names? It wasn't like that at my other church. My pastors were like Brad and, Chris. One of the pastors was Chris, and that is my brother Chris, but only him. I wasn't keeping running into all these people with the same. Well, it's the pastor's family actually, but and I feel like I guess God is saying to me, like, here's these people are the family you choose. Your friends are the family you choose, and so I think it's kind of that. But it's just really wild, his wife's name is Susan. And then I found out, I didn't realize because, she's kind of blondish now, she's my age. I didn't realize his wife had red hair because it's not red now. But he put up a wedding picture when he was preaching. And she had red hair too. So I'm like, whoa, okay, send me, yeah. Let me get this video. Thanks for sending me another video. Brenda sent me another video, so let me share it. I go into my email, and then that's what I do, and I email it to myself. Wait, I have to download it first. I have to download it to my photos because I'm like, how do I go How do I go on my phone from my email to my text messages, then email it to my, maybe there's an easier way, but I don't know it. So here we go. But this will take me a second. Um, let me see if I can get the other ones. Yeah, because the one she sent, the one Brenda sent, like when she first got there during the day. Okay. Like there, I sent them to myself. Now let me go over here to my email and download them. Ah, okay. Here we go. All right, let me see. Now, I like the duck. Yes, I love the duck. I even bought them my rubber ducky after show. I bought this for my granddaughter, but I never brought it to her because it was so big. I had a smaller one. I'm like, well, let me, because I flew last time I went, and yeah, and I had so much other stuff at Christmas that I didn't take her the ducky, and I had given her the little rubber duckies I had, too. And my daughter's always downsizing and stuff, and I feel like going like, what'd you do with the bear I gave you for Christmas? Oh, she's like organizing downsizing machine. I'm like, stop. You have to save everything I give your baby girl. No, she doesn't, but I want her to, but oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Wait, let me do this. Okay. Is this the one you just sent me? Are you going to bed, Elsa? Looks like it's nice. It's pretty cool. Oops. There was the ducky again. I didn't mean to hit that. Okay, the ones from the daytime. Did I show you this one? I maybe showed you this one already. This is the one with the spark. I just downloaded it. Did I show you this one? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, that's the one with the spark. And then that's like a armadillo or something. Okay. I think I have one though that I didn't show you yet. I think I do. Let me see. I think this one, when Brenda just got there, she's did the guy. Yeah, the duck is so cute. I love the duck. The duck is my favorite. Yep, there's a duck. And then at the end of this one is the man, the burning man. So we'll show it. See, there's a man. See? It's the man. So, yeah. Yep. I'm partial to the duck. So they have like contests and stuff about the best like cars and all of that. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun, but Brenda nearly persuaded me, but I got, like I said, you guys, I went to Coda. I went to Codependents Anonymous, and I went back because I went 2 years ago. One that was down by where my son used to live. So it's a little bit ways from here, but it's only 25 minutes. And I'm like, my new church I'm going to is 25 minutes. It's in the city of Denver because I'm really outside of the city a little bit. And so I'm like, gosh, I'm driving 25 minutes. I want to go back to that CODA meeting I liked because I went to a few CODA meetings in 2022 when I first came here before I found the first church I found. And I'm trying to find me a spot. I'm trying to find me a place. I'm trying to find my tribe, I guess you'd say. I'm finding my tribe. And so there was an explosion and your power went out. Yeah, sometimes long hair can give you a headache. Is that what you were meaning, Bren? Yeah, I used to have long hair. I don't think it gave me a headache though. But my friend, her name was Susan, also born around the same time. My guard was big. There was a lot of girls in my guard. Maybe, I don't know. Were there 30 of us? There were at least 20 of us. I'm not sure, but there were like 3 Susans. And so I told you on Monday that my friend Lisa, her dad would call me Big Red. And so she says to my friend Lisa says to my, like, that's a common name back from the 60s too, Lisa. So Lisa says, oh, you can just call her Big Red to distinguish her from the other ones, you know. But my friend Susan, her hair was kind of red too, but it was light. It was lighter, like a strawberry blonde. But she had her hair really long, and she said it gave her headaches. I think she finally cut it shorter. Thirsty. But yeah, I finally got groceries. I was telling y'all, finally got groceries and thought I need to text Albert and invite him over to eat on Sunday since I have food now. Since I filled my refrigerator back up with food. And then he texted me today when I was at Coda. It's like I hardly ever leave here. Well, I go to walk at the bluffs. I like that. Yeah, I put my pitch. They tell you this, like, if you're trying to, that's me. You know what? I'm sitting in the rubber ducky. I'm sitting in the rubber ducky. That's me at Yosemite at like about too. And so the reason I love this too is I'm thinking of this like, look at that. It's blonde. It's blonde. And that is how Freya is right now. And so because and so my daughter was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't stay red. Oh, Chef Santa, we need to pray for Chef Santa." Let me see that.
If you're in Roswell, I'm at North Fulton Hospital, room 332, and come take a visit with me. I'd appreciate it. God bless y'all, and ho, ho, ho.
Oh, pray for Chef Santa. We'll put him on our list. That just came up in my Instagram feed, but I was going to show you the picture. But Freya's hair is really, really light now. But I'm like thinking of that picture and I'm like, oh, it's probably going to get, I'm going to get strikes. Let me turn that off. Can you see? So it's really strawberry blonde, like that picture of me I have on my phone. Yeah, prayers for Chef Santa. He's in the hospital again. Chef Santa and I used to live in the same place in South Florida. I'm not sure if it was around the same time too, because I lived there in I went to Boca Raton High School. And so I lived down in, and I think he was in like Delray Beach area, and we were in Delray Beach area when my oldest daughter was born in 87. And then we moved up to Georgia in 88. So anyways, I said before, if anybody was new here, that I don't know if I finished that story. Red chases rabbits. There's my rabbit right there. Red chases rabbits. Yeah, so if you're new here, I left Georgia in 2020. I sold my house. I paid off my debt, and I bought an RV up in the St. Louis area where my friend Gladys lived. And I was saying the truth about Red because some people would think that Gladys and I were a couple, and we weren't. We both like Elsa cracked me up. She said, sausage, not tacos. But anyways, my friend, platonic friend, girlfriend, Gladys, I went up there by Gladys, and that was sort of stationed in the St. Louis area when I traveled in my RV from 2020 till 2021. And then I was in sort of a transition time too, from 2021 to 2022. I was stressed out because of the YouTube bullies. I was stressed out. I didn't like driving my RV. It was too big. So from October 2021 until May 2022, I was also waiting for the money from my dad and got the okay to get it in May 2022. And during that time, it was like 6 months. I was doing my taxes. I started getting part from my husband's retirement, which I got because I was married so long. So I got a lot of things worked out. I downsized a little more. I sold my RV in May 2022. And then June 2022, I bought my RAV4 Toyota hybrid. I love it so much, you guys. I'm like, I don't really want to part with it. I don't know. But I don't think I don't need two vehicles. I definitely don't. But I want to get a van because when I travel, like especially when I go to see my daughter, it is too long of a drive to do in one shot. I stopped in my RAV and tried to sleep at in December at a Love's. I don't sleep well in my RAV, and I didn't get in the back either. So, but I was sitting up in my front seat. But That was exhausting. That is that's 1,700 miles. It is 25 hours. I think I'm going to do it in 3 days next time. But what costs so much is getting a hotel on the way. So I'd like a van. So for when I travel, I'd like to get a van, and I think I might get a hybrid, like or maybe another Toyota. I know the Chrysler does a hybrid van too. It was really funny. They had the commercial that was so hilarious, hashtag van life, and it was so hilarious. And the little girl in the back of the van is like, "What's with these people, Daddy?" And he's like, "They're trying to find themselves, dear." It was hilarious. I think I shared it on my community tab, but it was a commercial for the Chrysler van, hybrid van. So, yeah, I need something with more space. I need to be able to sit down to go. I mean, I don't need like a big old pot, but trying to pee in a little bucket container thing. And when I was at Courtside in 2023, where was I? Yeah, 2023, I went to Courtside. Yeah, I don't know if they still have that commercial, but it was so hilarious. I was going to share the Sarah Reeves song, Get Back Your Fight. Check out the song if you haven't already. I shared it on my community tab. Yeah. But that's what I'm getting back my fight. Yes. It's so good. Such a motivating song. So yeah, I wish I could find that. I looked for it before because I couldn't find it again. They have different ones now. Oh wait, I think I found it. The Chrysler Pacifica. Oh, that's funny. They're comparing things. They have a vacuum cleaner. The van life for real life. No, that's not it. That's a cute one. It's a Chrysler Pacifica. This one's not as funny, but it's cute. Chrysler Pacifica. Chrysler. I don't know how to spell it. Hey, Letitia, how are you? Pacifica commercial. How about that? Pacifica. But in the other one, they're like the little kids are like, who are those people or something like that, and the dad's like, they're trying to find themselves, dear. So it's so funny. But yeah, let me make my and I'm gonna pray for Chef Santa. Oh, where'd you go? Vacation. Oh, this lady at oh, am I supposed to say this? It's anonymous now. Someone's going to Tahiti, and I was like, I want to go to Tahiti. That sounds awesome. Someone's going to Tahiti. But yeah. Let me put Chef Santa on the list. I haven't said a poem, so let me say a poem. And I don't have my book, so let me get my book. I should do a poem about the rubber ducky. Where did I put my book? Oh. Deplane. Hey, Larkwood. Are you back from vacation too? Brenda sent a picture of her reading my book. That's cute, Brenda. Thank you. Does Elsa have a favorite color? What are you getting at, Bren? I've discovered some poems in my old journals that I said I was going to read to you. And there was one I wanted. My book made it to Burning Man. Thank you. I'm finding I need to read my old journals because I learned stuff that I forgot. And that I was learning the same things, and it helps me to remember, like, oh, that happened back then. I should be careful. And I found out, like, I had a dream, you guys, that was just like what just happened to me. And I read it in this, I was laughing at this. This is journal number 96. And I was laughing because you turn it over and it still says 96. I was reading in this journal from I think it was in this one, from 2022, right? And I had this dream where I was trying to talk to my ex about something, and it wasn't, and I'm like, why didn't I read this sooner? Because this is exactly what just happened to me. And it's like, why is it taking me 30 years to learn this? Why am I still trying to say stuff to my ex and get him to listen to me when it doesn't work? Why? you know, why I need to, you know. And I found when I stopped listening to, and I said this to her too, to Lisa A. Romano, when I stopped listening to Lisa A. Romano, like I said, I left Georgia in 2020, you guys, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting away from the narcissistic and you know, the people that are invalidating me and just kind of driving me nuts. And so I detached in that way, but I kept, you know, it's like I got away from it. And like Joyce Meyer talks about, like getting out of her dad's house and saying she got away from the dysfunction, but she took it with her, you know. It was in her soul, like she wasn't done healing. And so like I should have never stopped listening to Elisa Romano. And then I threw, you know, instead of getting the bad things and learning about what's true, like, you know, in the church, and I got spiritually abused, and I didn't like their attitude towards, I didn't like their attitude towards gay people. The Baptists, I didn't even like their attitude towards like Catholic people. I mean, I'm like, what the heck is wrong with you people? You know, it's not what the heck is wrong with them. It's like, what the heck is wrong with you that you have to judge and look down your noses at everybody, you know? And so I was sick of it. And plus, you know, they kicked me out of the Celebrate Recovery, you know, because someone lied and said I said something outside of it. I don't dare want to say that. In recovery, I don't even want to say that I got, you know, because they're going to be like, okay, I better watch what I say because she's going to repeat it, you know? And it's just like, I can't even like, so like if I share about that, I'll just say, you know, a church hurt or something like that. I can't really, I don't want to really say that because I don't want them to think that I really did, because I didn't. But anyways, all the stuff, and I was away from God, and I wasn't listening to Lisa Romano as much. And, you know, I just got into all these, you know, other new dysfunctional relationships, you know, and it's just like, I need help. I need to get back my fight. That's what I need to do. So, anyways, and I found out that there's poems in here. There's one I wrote. I think I gave this girl a ride, but I stopped bringing homeless people into, you guys, I lost a legitimate Airbnb guest because I brought a homeless person into my house, and a paying person, she just left. She didn't say, but I'm like, yeah, I think she left because she saw. I helped this homeless person go get her car from the impound because she lived in her car. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't have her living with me. So let's go get her car. You know, I paid for her to get her. She didn't have insurance. The cops like scanned her license plate and saw that she didn't have insurance. So they pulled her over, and then they impounded her car. But really, not my circus, not my monkey. I finally did stop answering the phone when she would call me. But yeah. But I stopped doing that. But I tried to help this. Well, I didn't try as hard anyways. I couldn't really. There was this woman that used to walk in Georgia, and she was like on drugs, and she was like barefoot, and I just felt so bad for her every time I saw her. And what I opened up to it. It's in this one. This one's from 2016. That one's 68. Oh, so it's called The Chain Gang, and it's about like the people on the streets and that are homeless and I watched this whole thing. It was in Philadelphia too. It was on Peter Santinella. It's a place where it's legal to do drugs on the street. It's a place in Kensington called in Philadelphia. Um, but this is called The Chain Gang. On and on it goes. Every day's the same. Will it ever change? On and on it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. She walks the dusty roads barefoot. Her teeth make her look scary, so she keeps her mouth shut. They sing for their supper on the side of the road. That was a family I saw. Outside of Kroger, in front of the Walmart, they stand every day, a sign in hand. He was laid off from the company. I'm not saying that all homeless people are on drugs, but I'm talking about homeless people too. Some of them are on drugs. The one that I had stay at my Airbnb wasn't. He was laid off from the company. She lost her job. She had no one to drive her there or watch her baby. She thought if she dressed it up, stood there at the right, she'd get more money maybe. Every morning you start out new, clean and sober till about 2. Same old story. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, smoke. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, snort. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, shoot. That's from the Sia song. Now, only I changed it up a little bit. Now, how can you apply for that job and take that blood test? All the stress and on it goes over and over again. Like mother, like daughter, like father, like son. He comes, then he goes, always on the run. My family's more dysfunctional than yours. She walks along the road. I see her most every day. There's nothing in her hands. Would you ever stop and say, hey? That was my homeless people poem that I'll probably put in red. Yeah, and so I got the page is dog-eared, okay? So I need to take these poems from out of here and put them on my document. You just saw that one. You just saw what one? Yeah, those are new poems that aren't in the 7-Story Tree. But I'm gonna say my storm poem. So there's one I want to read to you, or maybe I'll find it for Friday because I have 3 old. Well, this one's from 2022. This one's from. Hey, Crystal, hi. Oh, the Peter Santinello video. Okay. This one's from 2016, and this one is from 2019. Might be in this one, the one I'm looking for. When I was upset at people treating me bad, I vented in my journals. I hope you are good, Crystal. Popping in to say hey, Red, and everyone in chat. I can't stay, but thank you. Thank you. I'm going to put you on my prayer list. Yeah, that was, it was sad. It was sad. Yeah, and I was like, wow. I thought it was very sad. but I'm happy for that place they have. But I thought it was sad. And then I'm like, I don't want to move there. Oh gosh. I was just saying, I went to my chiropractor today too. And I was just like, I think I'm going to stay here for now. I'm not going to say never. I'm not going to say I'd never move there, but I don't think I'm going to move there next year. I don't think so. Yeah. Brenda's at Burning Man, and we got to see her. So yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to say my my favorite poem, my storm poem. And so it's become my favorite one my favorite one in here, one of my favorite ones in here that I say the most, and that and the elephant poem and the ginger me poem. I'll also say let me just start with the storm poem. You say that no one cares for you? Well, that's not true, because I do, and God does too. Oh, that I could fix your problem. I'd mend you up. You'd no longer be stuck in that addiction or depression. The trials have come in rapid succession. But what can I do? I cannot fix you. I can't make you believe or even relieve that deep ache in your heart. Just where do I start? Don't do nothing, she yelled at me. So what should I do? Scream and shout and run about? Perhaps sit and pout? No, I'll fight a war upon my knees. In quietness and confidence shall be my strength. He keeps my prayers and my tears. Perhaps the overflow makes the rain to water all the pain upon the earth. I'll thank him for this thorn. I'll praise him even when I mourn, because he carries me through the storm. He walks to me on the tempest sea. The rain brings life back to my dying tree. And one day through the clouds I'll see the rainbow. And that's why I love rainbows. And I thought it was so sweet that my daughter, Sarah, who's Sarah, like the new singer I found, Sarah Reeves, she named her son Noah. And I thought that was so cool. And I left her all these things, like things that I weren't sure about. I didn't know if she wanted. She wasn't really answering my texts. So before I left Georgia, and I had so much stuff to downsize, I put stuff in a storage, just a 5x10 storage. And she had said she wanted pictures. So I gave her pictures that were in the albums. And one, she made this adorable little album for Claire, her little sister, and when she was a baby. And it was so cute with precious moments and all that. So she asked for the pictures, so I gave her the albums. I knew she wanted those because before she had asked for them. And so I put all this stuff in the storage for her. And one of the things I put was a big box. It was all wood things that her grandfather, my dad, had made. Peter, who I was just talking about, Peter Hewitt. And I'll show you the thing I kept. Well, I have Ian's thing, because I'm going to get another eye made for it. So he made all these wooden things. And the coolest puzzle, he made puzzles of their names. He made mine like this. So he made that, and that's what I kept. I gave this to my son, but I think when he moved, he lost the eye. So I'm going to get another eye made and give it back to him. So, and my younger son, his middle name is Peter, like my dad. So he made this little dragon for, and I thought it looked sort of Oriental, and my ex is half Taiwanese, so my kids are a quarter. So, and my mother-in-law said too, when we named Ian, which is a Scottish form of John, I was continuing on the John, because there's a lot of Johns in my family, John, but then my brother is Jonathan, and so I continued that, but it's a different form of John. It's a Scottish form of John, and it means God is gracious. So, and his middle name is Peter, so he's Ian Peter. So his initials are IP. Don't we all, though? I think Linda went. Linda had to go. But thank you so much for being here, Crystal. Thank you for popping in. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you for popping in. And I'm going to say a poem I remember I said it for my dad and my stepmom once back in 2014. So before I published this on Amazon Creative Space, and it was free, I memorized some of the poems because I was like, hey, there's these spoken word poets, and like I'm writing poetry, and like, hey, I could memorize them. And then I started going to this. I need to find some open mics in Denver. I need to do that this weekend. Like, pray for me, you guys. I got to come out of my shell. I got to come out of my hermit tent. What do you call it? I got to come out of my hermitage. Oh, you have your. I was just showing them that Brenda sent me a picture. Brenda sent me a cute picture. That's her at Burning Man reading my book. That's so cool. Oh, I'm going to put that on my Instagram. I'm going to put you on my Instagram. Yeah, I know you don't mind, right? Are you still there, Brenda? I'm telling you, okay? Okay? If you say no, I don't think you mind, but if you say no, I'll take it down. Yeah, where was I? So in this big box of stuff, like my dad made trucks, he made like helicopters, he made like fire trucks, all these things out of wood. One of the things he made though was a Noah's Ark. And I don't know if she maybe hung that in Noah's room, but I don't know. But she named her son Noah. So I thought it was cool. Oh, okay. So the only thing around me, because I lived in, little town in Georgia, lived in Warner Robins, in my little house, and my ex's big house is in the next town. But I would go to Macon, Georgia, and they would have it once a month. But I can probably find some place to go. So you guys, I got to come out. I got to get back my fight. Let me read you the lyrics to this song. I love this song. I'm obsessed with this singer now. I love all her music. It's like she has a song called Anxious too. I mean, it's insane. Let me find the lyrics and read it to you. She's counting down in the beginning. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Counting down till morning comes. Been a wild one, been a dark one. Devil's playground, hope he had fun. Do, re, mi, so, fa, la. Singing myself heartbreak songs. Got a voice, I can't avoid it. Helps me heal, so I exploit it. Maybe someone's in a similar boat. Hope that you feel a little more or less alone. Pray to the Lord, can you please help my soul? Knock on the door Are you out there? Hello. Fear is a lie. We'll be all right. Don't let this battle take days off your life. Sun's going to shine. Future is bright. Promise one day you're going to get back your fight. I love it. I love this song. I love the singer. She has another one called Best Days. That's really, look on my community tab. These songs are posted on my community tab. I'll also drop the link in my chat again. But I love this one that's slow. She has one where she's in the tub, which I love too, because it's like, I used to do the Miranda, this ain't your mama's broken heart. I love that one where she's in the tub with her clothes on. So it's just a great song. I love it. And it motivates me. And I'm like, I'm gonna get back my fight. I need it back now. Like now. Like, thank you, Lord. I'm getting back my fight. So anyways, it's beautiful. And then she has one that's like codependent. Basically, like the lyrics are and it's, you are more than enough. And she even says the word codependent in it. And like I said, I went to Codependence Anonymous today, and I got another chip. No one ever died from a snake bite. You mean from the devil? Is that what you mean, Elsa? And so I kind of love it to the name, the name thing. So tomorrow too, look for another devotion on what's in a name. William Barclay's daily celebration. Which I read to you. Like now I'm doing them a day ahead. So I'm having more time to like prepare them and put a link in, because he always mentions somebody or somebody from way back then. He mentioned Chris Sodom. I'm going to put that link. So yeah, I've been progressing, but I just I need, I need to keep making progress, keep going forward. That's what she says in the song too. She says, I think it's time to be honest with you. Healing is hard. Think we all would agree. Hell got its wish, got me keeping busy. Verdicts in, everybody's guilty. Fear is a lie. We'll be all right. Don't let this battle take days off your life. Sun's going to shine. Future is bright. Promise one day you're going to get back your fight. And she says, says it's going to take time. This line, oh my goodness, this line so got to me. Walk in a public place, putting on my happy face. And she goes like this and she points at her face. How are you? I'm doing fine, but underneath I'm slowly dying. Stuff all my problems down, make some music, drown it out. Learned about the grieving cycle, still at stage 1 in denial. Then I'm like, oh my goodness, this girl gets it. This girl gets it. And she is about the age of I think she's about the age of my oldest. My oldest son is 34. So yeah. You ran out of power. Oh no. Brenda's here and she's at Burning Man. So I'm excited for that. Oh, I was gonna say another one from if you're interested in my book, so you can PayPal me any amount. If you can't afford like $20 would help with I think it's like $14 on Amazon right now. And if you read it and you liked it, leave me a review on Amazon. That would be cool. And so you can send me any amount though, if you can't afford a lot. You can send me a gift of any amount and send me your snail mail address and to this email, and I'll send you a copy of it. Okay. And I'm gonna say one that I said for my dad and my stepmom, and it's called The Haunting. And let me see, it's on page 23. And this one I forgot, like I had to rememorize this one because I didn't say it when I was away from God. I didn't say that many poems. I would say them now and again, but I didn't say this one as often. And so I forgot it when I was away from God, and I had to rememorize it. I think I remember it though. I could just run away, try to live my way another day, but what would be the use? Wasted time, a wasted life. But then again, I could give it all to him and he transforms it. If I turn to the left or to the right, you're halfway there, or perhaps not quite. I hear him all the time. I open my eyes and he lights up the sky. In a song, I see him. In a tree, he's there. What is this love he has for me? Wherever I go, to a movie or a show, there isn't a thought he doesn't know. He is the great I am, and yet he is my friend. It's too wonderful to comprehend. He'll always be there till the end. When we've been there 10,000 years, his voice will echo in my ears. Still his praises I will sing. Always and forever, he is my king. And so I usually always have a little something in my, like just about every one of my poems. I could tell you it's like there's this little line from a song. There's this little line from a quote from a book. There's this little, and in that one, and I told you my stepmother was the pianist at church where my dad went, the Presbyterian church, and he ended up getting with her, but they didn't get legally married. They just got married in the church. And so, and that was good for us as his children because we got our inheritance. And, but she recognized the line. It's from Amazing Grace, when we've been there 10,000 years. Bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's grace than when we first begun. I didn't play my flute for you guys. I don't know that one by heart though. There should be a way for you to do that, Letitia, unless they changed it. Because a lot of those people on there, they didn't buy it on Amazon. But they might have changed it, unfortunately. But there is a review. If you look on there, there is a review like from my sister-in-law. I really love her review. I'll share you a link if you want to go read the reviews on my book. Yeah, okay. I have 7 5-star reviews. I have 100% 5-star reviews. So like if you don't like it, don't leave me a review, please. Please, you can just, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Raven, I got John Chalker to leave me a review. Turtle Dumb. She left me a review. But a lot of these people, I gave them my book. So you see Joyce Hewitt, that's my sister-in-law. She said that passed away in January 2021. This book is so good. You will experience all of your emotions when reading this book. Her creative way of writing is wonderful, keeps your interest from beginning to the end. And then this was unsuspected. I got one from the girl that I would have. I think I met her at church. I started going to a new church. I think that's where I met her. She used to watch my doggy when I traveled, when I had a little doggy. I had a little 11-pound. She was like she looked like she was part, what was she? Part Shih Tzu, part, I don't know what she was. She was a mutt, but she was adorable. But she would watch my dog, Aaron, and I gave her a copy of my book, and she gave me a review, and I don't think I even asked her to, but she said, I couldn't put this one down. Thanks, Susan. So that was really nice. Yeah, I don't know, unless they changed, they straight up rejected. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Because yeah, most of those people, like, I had the Raven, the one at the top. See, the one they used to do it so like, but I know too, like my friend that I met in Mexico, I can't remember her name. It is a girl, but she did it under her son's account, so it says Jacob. And I was just like, who's this review from? And then this lady from church, oh gosh, where did I know her from? She was from, gosh, I'm trying to think. This one Hesperian. I didn't think she was going to leave me a review either, and she left me a review. And it just was awesome too. I'm just like, I'm like, wow, is that a review of my book? I'll leave this link in the chat. Yeah, exactly. Because I think maybe you went to a certain, like maybe you clicked on the wrong button where it said, did you buy this? Because it does have a place where you can confirm that you bought it on. And the one that's from the review that's from Raven, she was a Facebook friend and she bought it. And that's why, like, I really say it's like, is really better if you get it from me because you can get it signed. She bought it on Amazon, but she bought it used, I think. And I don't know. And they sent me like $5 or something. But that was the last time I got anything from Amazon. I'm not getting much. So you took 6 inches off your hair. So your hair is not giving you headaches. Oh, wow. That's a big link. I don't know if that will go. See if that link works. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work. Let me see. Let me go over here to, did I share out I did. I think I did. Oh, hey, it works. Oh, I purchased, it tells me when I last purchased books. I need to purchase some more. On my birthday last year. October last year. That's my thing to eat my last meal, but I don't do good at the intermittent fasting in the evenings, you guys. I need prayer. I need to do better at this. I do good at the fasting in the morning. Like I don't get hungry in the morning anymore. I have my coffee and I'm like good. Like I didn't eat today until like 1 o'clock. until after my CODA meeting was at noon. So I like CODA. I think I'm gonna like CODA better. I think it already was more helpful to me than my therapist. I like her as a person. She would be a good friend, but as far as helping me with my codependency, I'm like, let's switch this around. Let me help you with your codependency, Miss Therapist. So I was kind of aggravated, and then she changed my appointment twice, and she's done this like multitudes of times. Oh, so you guys are talking about cutting your hair and regretting it. I'm growing it out just to see. I want to see since it started turning the blondish, that is my natural color right there. I'm just wanting to see what color it's going to be. And I might just start dyeing this part red and leaving that part blonde. Yep, I might do that. I'm thinking about growing it out, but I don't think I will yet. I don't think I'm ready to yet grow it all out. I don't want to. I get too many little kids saying, I like your hair. So I'm like, oh, I think I'll keep it then. I think I'll keep it this way. It's been this way since like 2016. Well, 2016, I did it really short. Really, really short, and I didn't like it. Like, I mean, when my hair was really, really short, and I didn't even have this long part here, my son Ian said, "Mom, your hair is shorter than mine," and I didn't like it. And then I saw this this hairstyle on Pinterest, and she had her hair like this. Well, I'm like, I can't go around like that. She was blonde, and she had her hair like that, and I'm like, I'm gonna do that. So I found it on Pinterest. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, a lot of people will say like, oh, I couldn't pull that hairstyle off, but it looks good on you. That's what I get some women say to me. But let me show you. I was going to share the link to my Instagram. Because there's a picture of me and my dad. I was talking about my dad. So here's Red's Instagram. What? My eye is not working again. It's driving me bananas. If I put Instagram, you know what I mean? Oh my goodness. It sounds like the doggy stopped crying. That's good. That sounded like they're swiffering or something up there. I don't know. Let me share the video about my dad. And I'm going to share it on my community tab too. If I can find it. And let me search my own. It's called About Your Dad. Yeah, I'm holding up the thing, this in it. Another thing my dad used to do, I didn't include this in the video, but it was kind of funny that I think of all the time, especially I watched the movie about Helen Reddy. My parents used to listen to Helen Reddy. Y'all remember Helen Reddy? And so when my dad would get so manic in these summers at Yosemite, he would be so talkative and he'd be so totally different than how he usually was. He'd be sitting in his chair reading the newspaper and not talking at all, and just ignoring everybody when he was not manic. And so then, he would be talkative and he would be teasing me or something, when he was manic and when we were camping or something, and he wasn't at work all day. and I would say, leave me alone when I was little. And he'd start singing that Helen Reddy song, leave me alone, please, leave me alone, just leave me alone. I would be like, oh my God, somebody take my dad away. It was just funny. He had like these Hawaiian shirts, 8-track tape. Yeah. He had these like Hawaiian shirts that he got. They were from the Bahamas, that's what, because they went to the Bahamas, and that he used to wear all the time. But really, he would only dress crazy like when he was manic too. He wouldn't dress crazy when he was just like his normal self. He was usually very quiet and subdued when he wasn't manic. and he would just be so offended. Like, I'm not a maniac. I'm like, no, that's not what I said, Dad. I said you're manic, not that you're a maniac. So yeah, it was sometimes funny, always dysfunctional. Yeah, that's my family. That's my family. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You know what I did? Okay, so let me show you this. And I'm wanting to contact, since I have this time now, I need to be writing. I need to be working on my YouTube. I'm going to contact Page Publishing and tell them I want them to take down all the images of the What Elephant book, because I don't even want that up there. I didn't get anything from that. I don't even want them to put that out there. The What Elephant poem is in this book. Get this book. You can't buy the What Elephant book anymore, but they still have that image up there. I left a review on Amazon, and the first time they didn't take it, I forget exactly what I said, but I left a review for my What Elephant book on Amazon myself. It's my own book. I'm like, this is my book and I'm telling you not to buy it. How freaking sad is that? That's why I'm still upset. And watch out, Page Publishing. I'm getting back my fight, and like, I'm gonna try again. I've tried like 2 different times to try to find a lawyer to take my case, to sue Page Publishing, and I'm gonna try again. Maybe the 3rd time's a charm, right? Okay. So, but I left a review, and the first time they didn't take it, and the second time I put in the review, my hat's off to Amazon if you'll print this review. And guess what? They printed it. Let me show you that. Let me put that link in there. It's not. Whoa. Well, maybe it's not coming up anymore. It should be under. Why is that not coming up? Okay, there it is. Currently unavailable. Yes, a damn straight. It's got two, and one is my friend Hope, and that threw me off too because hers says Jacqueline. But there's a review, my own review. Great book, but don't buy it in big letters. And I said, this is Red-Headed Riding Hood. This is my book. It's awesome, but I'm not getting credit for it. So contact me directly through my social media if you want a copy. Thank you. But you can't, I didn't buy any more copies from them either because I don't want them benefiting any more off of my book. So I bought the copies I have for $10 a piece because they were supposed to be selling it for 20 and that they weren't. It's on there for like, I don't know. Thank you. My hat's off to Amazon if you will post this review, and they posted it. So check that out. I'll put a link to my blog too if you want to read about Page Publishing. Yeah, you guys, I'm done. I'm done getting screwed over by people and companies and publishers, and don't mess with me, man. You will be sorry. Pray for me. Yeah, so my White Elephant book has 2 reviews. And again, like, she bought that directly from me. Hope did. So she didn't buy it on Amazon, and they did hers. See if that works. It's always a big, long thing. I don't know what's up with that, man. Let me see if it works. Yeah, it works. Yeah. But I want them to even take this down. So I'm going to contact them soon, and hopefully that will be taken down. Because I'm still mad. I'm still pissed. And yeah, they did that when I was going through, when I was selling my house. Okay, let me post that video. It's in my highest viewed videos. Let's see. It's called, and because they tried to sue me. That's what infuriated me. Page Publishing is trying to sue me for $1 million. And I was trying to sell my house. I was trying to get out of Georgia. I had just gone through my divorce finally after 4.5 years. Yes, bad people at Page Publishing. Do not hire them. They're vanity publisher. Don't do it. Don't pay them a freaking cent because they won't pay you. They did try to send me a check for $11. I was so pissed. I kept that because I'm like, okay, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to keep this for posterity. They said I sold 4 copies. It wasn't even the amount that they said I was supposed to get for each copy if I only sold 4 copies. Like, I don't think I sold 1 million copies, but I think I sold more than 4. It was like all over the place. I think it was in places it wasn't supposed to be because it was on like Walmart.com, and I was just like, what the heck is going on here? I don't know. And you can tell like I'm sort of confused but what I did was, when I didn't have any money, I was in debt. I was getting divorced. I didn't have any money. I was, in credit card debt. I had like $40,000 credit card debt. I had been trying to fix up. I did fix up some things that I was able to, on the old house that I got in divorce, but it was just a wreck. I had to sell it as is, but I fixed up some things, and I used a joint account I opened with Lowe's and Home Depot to do some things in my house. And I think I bought a refrigerator too, because the renters had a refrigerator in there that was broken, and her food was spoiled, and oh gosh, she left a big old mess. I had to get this person I was helping too. I had to get her to move out of my house so I could move in it. And it was a hard time. I was going through it all, and then on top of it, I had this happen to me with the page publishing. So I spoke out about them on social media, and that's why they got mad, and they attempted to shush me, and they did shush me for a little bit, but I'm still pissed. And they put me through that anxiety of someone trying to sue me for nothing. I'm like, I really actually laughed. The lawyer that contacted me was like, don't worry about the amount. And I'm like, what do you mean? What's the amount? When I was like, you're trying to get $1 million. That's funny, dude. That's funny. But it was really just a frivolous lawsuit to try. When I canceled, I tried twice. I tried after I sold my house. I tried when I had money, basically. I tried after I sold my house, and I tried after I got the money from my dad. And actually, I knew I was going to get the money from my dad. So that's that time for 6 months. I was thinking about it. I don't know if I really had time to look around then, but I was doing I did do 4 years worth of taxes when I was sitting in St. Louis for 6 months before I sold my RV and then came here to Denver. So yeah, it's been rough, but I've always been fighting, but sometimes I get tired and I just, you have to regroup, you have to get your, you got to get your ducks in a row. Red's trying to get her ducks in a row. Pray for me, y'all. I'm going to pray for y'all and let you go. Oh gosh, it's getting dark. I'm supposed to go walk. I can go to the little gym over there. I'm thankful my apartment has that. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to get my list out and pray for y'all and let you go. It's been fun. Thank y'all for being here. I hope y'all had fun. And I really appreciate you all. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching. My watch time is finally going up. It's going up slowly, but yeah. If you want to watch any of my old videos, that's why I'm putting them in here. And yeah, any of my old lives, they're interesting. And if anybody, and Glenn wasn't here again. Well, Glenn, we miss you. I'll still pray for you, Glenn. I don't know what's up with Glenn, but anyways, we miss you, Glenn, because I didn't see him at Lindy's either. So we'll still pray for Glenn, even though he's not here. And we're going to pray for Chef Santa since he came up on my Instagram feed when I shared that. All right. Dear Lord, thank you for these YouTube friends and followers. I pray that you be with Brenda Burner and her husband and keep everybody safe at Burning Man, Lord, and let them have a fun and safe time and give them safe travels when they come back home too. Lord, I pray you bless Peg and be with her and help her eyes continue to heal from the surgery. Please bless Christina and be with her and bless her family. Please be with Bren and bless her and her family and be with her mom and help her to heal from her fall. And give her mom's doctor's wisdom and just be with her and strengthen her to take care of her mom. Please bless CW Style and their family, and I pray that you would be with them. And Please bless Letitia and thank you for her, and bless her and her family. Please be with Chef Santa and heal him. I pray that I thank you for that you always been with him and got his medication straightened out and all of that. And he gave a testimony on Glow. I pray that you continue to be with him and help him and heal him and keep his spirits up. And thank you that he's sharing updates with us. I pray you bless Crystal and thank you for her. Thank you that she's able to watch that friend's farm. That seemed like that was fun, that she had a fun time doing that. Please keep her safe as she travels and help her on her channel. And thank you for helping me on my channel. And I pray also that you bless Glenn. I don't know where he's been, but we pray that you would be with him and bless him and that he's doing okay and that it's nothing serious, that he's not been here. And we pray all these things in Jesus' name. I pray, Lord, for all my children and my grandchildren and everybody here that they have grandchildren and their children, that you would bless them, Lord, that they would know you are real, that you love them, that they would know that we love them. I pray all these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay. Yeah, everyone have a good week. I'll be back Friday. Yeah, that was fun. Honestly, lately, I've been struggling lately. So, yeah, to be honest with you guys, which I usually am always honest with you guys, to a fault, too honest sometimes. It's like, no, don't tell them that, Red. But I've been struggling and not always, but once I go live, I enjoy it and I have fun. So thank you all so much for being here with me. And yes, thank you, Flames. I appreciate you. Keep letting your light shine. And don't say that no one cares for you, because I do and God does too. Don't forget to pray for Red, because Red is praying for you. And I will see you Friday. Even if I don't feel like it, I know y'all will cheer me up. So, bye.